to the line. 1, 2, 3. All right, you all good?
Wait for me or not. I'll be fine. Just go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
When I first got into the water, I looked down and saw sharks completely covering the bottom. I knew in my head that I had to go down there with them, but I was really nervous, so I slowly and very carefully made my way to the bottom. When I got to the bottom, I was given a rock to hold onto, so I quickly grabbed onto it and held on as tight as I could. When the shark started to come closer, my heart started racing faster. But the longer I sat there, the calmer I became, and the more I stopped shaking.
As soon as Rudy arrived with the bait box, it seems as if 100 sharks appeared from all directions. Rudy told us not to move our hands to catch ourselves if we fell. I was kneeling there in the sand and sharks were all around me. The sharks completely ignored me, and it proved that they do not attack humans and I was not in any danger.
Caribbean reef sharks are commonly found in the tropical waters of North, Central, and South America. They can be seen anywhere from Florida to Brazil. Preferring shallow waters, the Caribbean reef shark is one of the most commonly seen sharks in the Bahamas. These sharks feed mainly on bony fish and large marine invertebrates. They search for their food by sensing the vibration that the prey makes in the water. This is why we were told to keep our hands close to us and to make slow, steady movements in the water. The female Caribbean reef shark gives birth to live young. The size of the litter averages 4 to 6 pups. Growing to a maximum length of 3 meters, the Caribbean reef shark is not an aggressive species. They are, in fact, completely harmless to humans, unless they feel cornered or threatened, which, if you think about it, is no different than any other species on Earth. Unfortunately, like many shark species, Caribbean reef sharks are vulnerable to extinction, mainly due to careless fishing tactics such as longline fishing. Check out how close our producer and director of photography, George Stover, is getting to the action. Let's listen to see how many times he was hit by a shark. Let's hear that again. Look at these great close-ups of the sharks grabbing the fish off the spear. I'm not sure if I ever want to get that close. Rudy is in charge of feeding the sharks and therefore has to follow some additional safety measures. As you may notice, Rudy is wearing a layer of chainmail on top of his wetsuit. Although they would never purposely hurt him, the sharks tend to get very excited around the fish, so he doesn't want to take any chances. Rudy is also feeding the sharks from a spear instead of by hand. This is done in all shark feeds so that the sharks will not associate hands with feeding. Although sharks may carry the reputation of being man-eaters, they really aren't. Need proof? Recent statistics show that you are more likely to die from lightning, an elephant attack, or even falling coconuts than by a shark bite. Sharks really aren't the bad guys. The real threat comes from humans, because for every 1 human killed by a shark, there are around 25 million sharks killed by humans. If the shark population continues to decline at this rate, then we may see sharks go extinct in our lifetime. Sharks are in trouble, but thankfully everyone can help save them by spreading awareness of the truth and petitioning against the unfair killing of sharks. Being part of the shark dive really was a life-changing experience. As I watched them swim inches from my face, I realized they wanted nothing to do with me. To see how openly the sharks welcomed us into their home made me fully appreciate and respect these amazing creatures. By the end of the dive, I realized that they were just big puppy dogs, and I just wanted to sit down there with them for as long as I could. As the sharks swam away, I was left with a life-changing experience. And as I came to the surface, all I wanted to do was tell people about it. Because people really need to know that sharks are in danger and they're not these scary man-eaters that everyone thinks they are. They really need our help, and our environment needs them too. They really were everywhere. I mean, they were touching you, and it was just, but really once you get down there, it's not scary at all. It's just, an incredible experience, and I think everyone should do it.
One looked like it was smiling the whole time. It had a little smirk on. It was really funny. And it was really cool.
Oh man, you guys were awesome. You guys did extremely well. How'd you guys feel?
Oh, great.
Yeah, I was really cold. I was shaking. I think it was a little bit of nerves, but it was really neat.
Do you take people down to do that quite a lot?
Yeah, every day we do it.
Oh, every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an awesome
Sounds like
job.
an awesome
Lucky
job.
for you.
Yeah. Awesome dive, man. So I hope to see you guys again. Come on
yeah.
with the shark dive.
Definitely.
Yeah? All right, awesome.